It's another time on the Power Circuit, a must-watch program specially packaged by the Transmission Company of Nigeria, TCN, to bring to you the latest information about the Nigerian power sector. My name is Amara Agugoisi, and I'm taking you through this half hour on screen. Here's what we have for you today. Nigeria partners with Germany on green hydrogen energy. Federal government moves to complete 330 kilovolts power transmission substations in Katsina and Kano. TCN completes a brand new 30 MVA Beachy transmission substation. 330 kilovolts Kudenda to Mando transmission line project reaches 80% completion level, says TCN MD Engineer Abdulaziz. The Nigerian government has lauded the cooperation between the country and Germany in fostering the adoption of green hydrogen as an alternative energy. The Minister of Power, Engineer Abubakar Aliyu, who was at the first German-Nigerian Symposium on green hydrogen held in Abuja, reiterated the commitment of Nigeria to energy transition and more collaboration with the German government. We've got the details.
The first German-Nigerian Symposium on green hydrogen, organized by the German International Cooperation Agency, GIZ, through the German-Nigerian Hydrogen Office, is coming in the face of global focus on transition from fossil fuel to cleaner energy sources. At the symposium, the Minister of Power lauded the country's efforts, especially on supporting Nigeria's renewable energy developments. Engineer Liu said Nigeria is keen on exploring the possibilities that the new hydrogen economy could create for energy transition. The country director GIZ, Nigeria, and ECOWAS, Ms. Ina Homas, highlighted the objectives of the project as she said the agency was exploring the potentials of green hydrogen to advance Nigeria's industry and economy. Head of German-Nigerian Hydrogen Office, Ms. Gina Legins, said Nigeria already has fossil fuel along with oil and gas infrastructure, and that the country has the capacity to adapt the new hydrogen economy for its energy transition.
The federal government says it is committed to delivering 2 units of 330 kilovolts power transmission substations in Katsina and Kano, along with the transmission line to raise power supply in the states. The managing director of the Transmission Company of Nigeria, TCN, Engineer Dr. Sule Ahmed Abdulaziz, inspected the ongoing projects at the instance of the Minister of Power, Engineer Abubakar Aliyu, and here is the report.
Power supply is said to be at the heart of industrialization and national development. Fully aware of this, Engineer Abdulaziz, while addressing newsmen at the 330, 132, 33 kilovolts Katsina transmission substation site, said the TCN intensified actions to deliver more bulk power to the states.
Where we are now today is Katsina 330/132/33 kV substation. This is a huge investment which the Transmission Company of Nigeria is doing. If you look at my back here, you will see we have the transformers are already here, and you can see all the structures that are in this place. By the time we finish this substation, the power in Katsina is going to be improved. It is from this substation we are going to supply the Daura substation, Kulpi substation, Dusama, Kankara, and Malampashi. So it is a very huge investment, and we are willing. We want to make sure that we finish this substation within the remaining 1 year which this administration has. So we are going to invite Mr. President to come and commission this place. We also make sure that all the equipments are here.
The TCN has said the transmission line that will bring bulk supply to the substation is from Kano and was earlier affected by right-of-way issues.
What delayed us in this job was because of the transmission line that is coming from Kano. We had some issues with way leave, which we liaised with the Kano State Government, and Kano State Government have done their best. They are assisting us in paying the compensation. TCN is going to be a part of it, and Kano State Government is paying also some part of the compensation. Also, the land which we have not paid, Kano State government is going to give them an alternative land. So by the time this one is settled, the transmission contractor will be able to commence his work, and he will soon finish and will be able to commission this substation.
He noted that the substation facility has 2 units of 150 MVA power transformers and 2 units of 60 MVA power transformers.
In terms of transformer, we have 2 by 150 MVA and 2 by 60 MVA power transformers. We are now supplying Daura from the 132 old line we have, but by the time we finish this one, we move Daura feeder to this 330 new substation so that the supply will be better. Since we have started this work, we have been liaising with the governor, and if you can see even here, his advisor on power is here, so they have been cooperating. If we have any issues with the community, we used to talk to them, and they used to help us to resolve those issues. So they are giving us a helping hand.
The representative of the contractor of the Kastina project, Engineer Mustafa May Hajar, lauded the current administration for fast-tracking the Kastina substation project funding.
Mainly, we are the contractors. We started this project. One interesting aspect I need to mention is our gratification to this present administration. This project suffers a lot of funding issues, but I must tell you, since the coming of this administration, we are able to supply about 95% all the equipment requirements for this project. We have about 95% of all the equipment supplied. All we need is the erection of the equipment, which we are currently doing, and I believe within a very short time, few months, we'll get all the equipment installed and then the substation ready for commissioning. I believe Katsina State people will be happy by the end of the year or around that to get this substation energized. Thanks to the MD with all his efforts. Before they came, we are only in the 4.3 billion. We are only paid 1.3, but they pumped the balance of about 3 billion to finish this project. This is a credit to this administration and the MD in particular.
The special assistant on power and energy to the Katsina State Governor, Mansour Ahmed Musa, commented on the Katsina mega substation project.
In fact, we cannot wait for this project to be delivered. We have waited a long time, and I think we cannot wait for it to be delivered. We are happy. We are praying that this project will be delivered on time as the MD and the contractors, as they have promised. We will be very happy to do that.
At the 132-33 kV Kankia substation, where the materials for the 330 kV Kano to Katsina transmission line were stored, the MD of TCN, Engineer Abdulaziz, said the right-of-way issues in Kano affected the project execution earlier.
We are using part of the station as a storage facility for the materials that the contractor bought on the construction of 330 kV transmission line Kano Katsina. As I've mentioned earlier, this line was awarded since around 2010, but we have some issues, especially with the right-of-way. We have been trying to see how we can solve that problem, but the contractor went ahead and procured all these materials you can see here. So we gave him a very safe place for him to keep them. They have been there for a long time. Now we have discussed with the Kano State government. They have assisted us, and we have resolved the issue of right-of-way. So the contractor is now free to come and take this in and start construction. So by grace of God, within a short time, the man will start his construction, and we want to make sure that within 1 year remaining for this administration, we will be able to complete that transmission line so that Mr. President will come and commission the transmission line.
Arriving at the 330, 132, 33 kV Ramin Zakara substation in Kano State, Engineer Abdulaziz said the substation works have reached a very high level of completion.
Huge investment by the transmission company of Nigeria. This is Rimin Zakara 330 132/33 kV substation. As you can see, we have started this project some years back, and it has reached very high level of completion. If you can see the transformers, the switch gears, everything here is now almost 30%. And this is the second 330 substation we are going to have in Kano. Everybody knows that after Lagos in Nigeria, the next city is Kano. But Kano is having just one 330 substation, which is not enough. So TCN decided to build another substation just to help the other area that are not well fed. So this station is almost 80% completed, and we are just waiting to bring the transmission line that will power from this place.
On clearing the right-of-way issues, Abdulaziz said the Minister of Power has spoken to the Kano State government and they have agreed that they are going to pay part of the compensation and TCN will pay the rest.
That's why the Honorable Minister of Power, Engineer Abubakar Aliu, asked me to come for this visit. He has spoken to the Kano State Governor and they have agreed that they are going to pay part of the compensation and TCN will pay the rest. So as we are coming here now, we are going to meet the governor or his deputy to make sure that all these issues are penalized. The compensation is mostly for structures, which is from here, Rimin Zakara to Kumbozo substation. You know, we have a lot of buildings here. So once they pay that one, the next one is the people that own just land. And the state government has promised that they are going to give them another alternative land so that we can continue with our project.
The MD further explained that the substation also has 2 units of 150 transformers and 2 units of 60 MVA transformers, as well as feed the same substation capacity in Katsina.
By the time we connect this station to Kumbozo substation, the line going to Katsina will also start from here. Then it will feed the other station we saw in Katsina. So this is what TCN is doing here.
The power circuit continues in a moment. Please stay on.
Oh my God, what caused this fire? Eh? Hey, God help us. Assuming this thing happened in the night, nobody from this building would have come out alive.
Madam, this is why we have warned landlords not to erect structures under the high voltage lines. If this high voltage line fell on the ground, nothing would have happened. But because this structure has been wrongly erected and the high voltage line fell on it, that is why whatever has happened has happened. We advise landlords to always consult the Transmission Company of Nigeria on their safety compliance on the right of way, so that something like this does not happen again.
Oga, we are talking of burnt house and you are talking of right of way. What is right of way and safety compliance?
Safety compliance simply means before erecting any structure around any electricity tower or line, there are safety distances you must adhere to. These safety distances are 25 meters on both sides of the electric tower in the case of a 330 kV, 15 meters on both sides of the electric tower in the case of a 132 kV, and 7.5 meters on both sides of the electric tower in the case of a 33/11 kV. These stipulated safety distance instructions are what we call right of way. If these simple, basic safety distances are adhered to, trust me, there will be less loss of property and lives. resulting from cut transmission lines.
Visit Transmission Company of Nigeria office nearest to you for your safety regulations before erecting structures. Let us save lives and properties and build a stronger Nigeria. This message is from the Transmission Company of Nigeria, TCN, transmitting electricity in the most efficient and effective manner.
The Transmission Company of Nigeria, TCN, has completed a brand new 30 MVA transmission substation in Bichi Emirates in Kano State. The Managing Director of TCN, Engineer Dr. Sule Ahmed Abdulaziz, during a tour of some states, was at Bichi where he inspected the substation ahead of a scheduled commissioning by the Minister of Power, Engineer Abubakar D. Ali.
The TCN team, led by the MD CEO, visited the 30 MVA Bichi 132-33 kV transmission substation, which was solely executed by the TCN in-house engineers.
As you can see, our people, engineers in Kano, are the ones that did this construction. There is no contractor involved in this project. We just brought the mobile transformer and our engineers did all the installations and the civil work. Now, with this, we have two feeders. One is going to supply the town and the other one, the water works.
Engineer Abdulaziz noted that the Minister of Power, Engineer Abubakar D. Ali, will be invited to commission the substation, which will greatly improve power supply around Bichi and its environs in Kano State.
Very soon, we are coming to commission this station, and we are going to invite His Excellency, the Minister of Power, Engineer Abubakar Ali, to do the commissioning, because he has been supporting us in this project, and all the time he wants to know how far, where are you, what have you done in Bichi with the Bichi project, and I was always briefing him, so he will be happy to come and commission it.
He further said TCN, ahead of the commissioning, has already begun a process to expand the new substation capacity.
We are also trying to build a conventional substation in Bichi. As you can see here, we have a vast land, so we have already awarded another contract to come and build a 132-33 kV 60 MVA transmission station, which the contract has already been signed. We have even opened the letter of credit, and the contractor will soon report to site to continue with his job. I want to mention that a lot of people have helped us in doing this job.
Also speaking, Engineer Abdullahi Rashid, a senior manager system operations at TCN, supervising the new substation, described the operations of the new state-of-the-art facility.
The impact of this station, actually, it will cover about 5 to 7 local governments. Actually, it will feed Bichi, Sanyawa, Kunchi, local governments, and Bagwai, as well as Gwarzo local governments. All these local governments will benefit from it. Even Tofa, yes, for now the transformer 30 MV will be able to transmit 20 megawatt.
Engineer Minu Kurawa, also a senior manager system operations at TCN, the co-supervisor said more businesses will thrive in Bichi with the new facility.
It is going to make a huge economical impact on this society, because by bringing this station to this place, a lot of business will emerge. That is, the people in the town, we are expecting to have small-scale industries that will come closer to the stations, and this one will impact positively on the economic of the town.
Towards ensuring that power can be evacuated from the 215 megawatts Kudenda power plant in Kaduna to the national electricity grid, the 330 kilovolts Kudenda to Mandopa transmission line project has reached 80% completion level. The Managing Director of the Transmission Company of Nigeria, TCN, Engineer Dr. Sule Ahmed Abdulaziz, revealed this when he visited the project site in Kaduna. Stay with us for the rest of the reports.
The project, started in 2018, is expected to improve power stability in Kaduna and its environs. Already, 30 transmission towers have been constructed out of the 55 towers on the transmission line route. The managing director at the project site at the Kudenda Power Station assured that the project will meet the completion deadline of December 2022.
We are building a 330 transmission line from Kudenden to Mando. In addition to that also, we have the Gurara generation station, which is generating 30 megawatts. That project has been completed long time ago, and the Minister of Water Resources is always writing to the Minister of Power to make sure that we finish our project so that 30 megawatts can be evacuated.
He also highlighted some reasons hindering the speedy completion of the project, including resolving issues around compensation of residents on the power lines right-of-way.
So the Honorable Minister of Power directed me to come here, look at the issues, talk to the contractor, and find solution. So as we are here now, the contractor is at site, and we met him, he's working. We have paid compensation to almost all the people here, but we have 5 people who refuse to collect their own money, telling us that we have undervalued their properties. So we are talking with the Kaduna State government to find a solution to that. Secondly, near our 330 substation at Mandopa, there is also a land there which they are asking for compensation. And according to TCN rules and regulations, we only pay for crops and properties. We don't pay for land because the land belongs to the government. So we are also talking to Kaduna State government to find a way of resolving that issues. These are the things that are holding this project. But the project is almost 80% completed, and the contractor has assured us that he is going to finish it before the end of this year.
Engineer Abdulaziz said the contractor had assured the government at a Federal Executive Council meeting that the project will be ready this year.
When we were there at FEC, before that approval was given, they told us that we must make sure that we are going to finish this project within the time of this administration. And I was there at the FEC, and I promised the government that we are going to do it. So, and the contractor is aware of that. Therefore, he promised he's going to finish it.
Engineer Chris Imoka, who is the managing director of the contracted firm, Atlantic Engineering and Constructing Company, said the company was committed to delivering the projects.
It's just evacuate power from Gurara to Mandopa substation. That's the essence of the project.
The TCN inspection team was also at the section of the power transmission line right-of-way where compensation issues are being resolved among TCN, the residents, and the Kaduna State government. Engineer Abdulaziz addressed the representatives of the persons to be compensated.
Give us small time, we'll resolve this issue. But also have in mind that this project is going to benefit the community.
Exactly.
So we should put Nigeria first before individual. Exactly. So I hope you cooperate with us, you allow the contractor to continue with his job, and I assure you we are going to pay you all your entitlements.
Thank you, sir.
It's a wrap, but then here is a recap. Nigeria has partnered with Germany to develop green hydrogen energy. The federal government has committed to completing brand new 330 kilovolts power transmission substations in Katsina and Kano. TCN completes a brand new 30 MVA Bichi transmission substation in Kano. 330 kilovolts Kudenda to Mando transmission line project reaches 80% completion level, MD of TCN, Engineer Dr. Sule Ahmed Abdulaziz has said. Just keep it up with TCN. We have got all episodes of this program on the TCN YouTube channel. And we have more of these platforms to keep the conversation going. See you next week on the Power Circuits. I am Amara Agugoisi, signing out.